Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here. And in today's video, we're talking about how is a lawyer different than McDonald's. It's a video I didn't really want to make, but I am getting, this, you can file this one under lawyer complaining. So if you don't feel like listening to it, turn off the video and watch another one. Really what the video is about is what are realistic expectations for a lawyer you haven't even hired yet, isn't ever going to make money on your case. You're just calling for a second opinion or for a free consultation. So let me tell you what happened. I've been getting a lot of people lately leaving comments after my videos complaining that they didn't get an immediate call back. I literally had a lady who called me and in less than an hour she was on YouTube complaining that even though she talked to my person, the person I trained to take their information down, who, by the way, she wouldn't provide any information to, and who her YouTube username is different than her real name. But she's on YouTube kind of complaining and trash talking about how she called me and I never called her back and all this stuff, right? And she's not the only one. I've had a lot of people complain about, they called, the phone got picked up in 2 rings, they talked to my person, they, explained that they have a lawyer they're happy with, they just want me to give them a second opinion. Or their case is already over, they just want me to talk to me about whether the settlement was fair or not, right? These sorts of questions. Now, why do I have people who, listen, the first thing for you to know is, if I picked up the phone every time somebody called me and tried to do it myself and handle whatever they wanted myself, literally I'd go out of business, right? Being a lawyer is extremely time consuming. You cannot imagine the details that a lawyer has to deal with on a daily basis. That is not an exaggeration. It is a crazy business. Now, on top of that, I shoot these videos that explain how the law works for people, and I encourage people to call me if they have a question, if they want a custom video, and I also I'm always coming up with tools and other stuff to assist injured people so they can understand the injury and claims process. And then also, icing on the top is, if you got a case and you want me to represent you, then I'll represent you. I'll talk to you. We can talk about it. We'll see. And as I've explained in some of my other videos, like, which calls do you think are going to be the fastest ones I return? Do you think the one where somebody might have a case right now with a deadline that's coming up, or they tell me that there's a decision they're about to make that's going to destroy their case, or they don't know what to do and they're going to give up? Do you think that's a higher priority case for me? Or do you think it's a higher priority for me to ignore my current clients, ignore the people who my help will actually save their case now? Or do you think it's a higher priority that you call me if you had a case 10 years ago? Or you call me and you already got a lawyer, and that lawyer is going to get paid on your case, but you like the way I explain things better. So you want I got one guy who's called me 3 times, and I've talked to him every time. He's a very nice guy, but I finally just explained to him on the phone, I'm like, buddy, listen, you got a lawyer that you say you like. You got a lawyer who you say does a great job for you. But every time something happens in your case, you call me to explain it to you for free. And, look, if I got a free few minutes, I'm happy to answer people's questions. I'm happy to help people. But what I can't do is spend all my time and call people back like that on situations like this, right? So my point is, if you leave me a message, if you talk to one of my people, and it's not a high priority, or you're already represented, there's only so much I can do for you. I know that you might want to talk to me right away. That may be your desire. But it really feels like a slap in the face to me when I'm doing this for free for people. And then if they don't get an immediate call back, they go on YouTube and say, I don't call people back. It's not a very nice thing to do. And it's frustrating for me because I will tell you, I don't know any lawyer, period, who does as much free stuff for people as I do. And I'm not going to stop doing it because it's my mission. It's what I've decided I want my law career to be. I want to help people whether they become my clients or not. It's just, please keep in mind that there's only one of me, and I need help from my team, and that, you know, if I'm reviewing the calls that came in that day, and I've only got 2 hours to return phone calls that day, your call may not make the list. And you're just going to have to be okay with that. Now, the people I'm going to call are the people who I can actually help. You know, another thing is, you know, I had a guy give me a hard time. You know, I called him up and he told me, yeah, I have a lawyer, everything's going great, but I just want you to, he told me a couple of things and I want to tell you my whole story and then get your opinion on what my lawyer's decisions were. And I told him, buddy, listen, number one, ethically, I cannot say or do anything that interferes with the relationship you have with your lawyer. Okay, so you should not take anything I say as contradicting or affecting your relationship with your lawyer, because I don't do that, and I don't, you know, if I mistakenly do that, which I guess is theoretically possible, but I'm very careful about not doing that because it's unethical for a lawyer to do that. I'm not supposed to do or say anything that makes any waves between you and your current lawyer, okay? That's number one. But number two, why would you want my legal advice when I haven't seen your file? I haven't seen your medical records. I haven't talked to the judge. I haven't talked to our opponent. I haven't talked to the insurance company. I'm completely unfamiliar with your case. And so then a lot of people will tell me, oh, well, I'll tell you all the details. I'm like, I'm not your lawyer, and so I don't need to know all the details. I don't want to know all the details. And it would be inappropriate for me to collect all the details and then second guess what your lawyer is doing in your case and telling you. It's actually unethical. I could get in trouble ethically with the Illinois Bar Commission if I do that. That's why I tell people, if you're calling me and you have a lawyer, don't take anything I say as a criticism of your lawyer or to contradict what your lawyer is saying. And you should call your lawyer and have them explain what's going on to you. Now, that doesn't mean if there's a complete breakdown in the relationship between you and your lawyer that you can't call me or call any other lawyer and switch lawyers. That's always your right. But, you know, I can't, you know, sit on the phone with you for an hour while you tell me all the details, talk about every topic that's in your head, and then ask me questions to see if I'm going to answer it in the right way so that you decide to fire your old lawyer. That's unethical. I don't do that. I literally don't have the time to do it. If you do have a question, if you have a general question about how law works, or better yet, if you have if you have an actual case or claim that you need representation on, then I'm happy to talk to you. I'd be happy to talk to you. I can probably represent you. So anyway, end of rant, end of bitch session. You know, I thought about not doing this video because I figured like people would watch it and then they wouldn't want to ever call. They're like, oh, we're bothering him. He's too busy. I'm very busy, but I'm committed to helping injured people. So if you have a legitimate question or concern or you need representation, please don't hesitate to call me anytime, night or day, 312-500 4500. That's 312-500-4500. Feel free to call. I never charge for a consultation. What if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer? I got you covered. I have the case cash calculator, tells you what your case might be worth, and the good case calculator tells you whether you might have a good case or whether you might have a case with some challenges. Both of those are on my website, links in the description, free to use. You click the link, you go there. You literally answer 7 multiple choice questions off the top of your head, and then you get custom information on your particular injury situation for free, 20 seconds flat, no lawyer to talk to. How do you like them apples? So you got some questions about the value of your case or whether your case is good or not, click those links below and check them out, completely free. Check out my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel page, there's a search box. You can search your question. I've got well over 300 explaining videos, teaches people how the injury case and claims process work, right there for you to use. Check them out. And if you have a question or something like that, you can leave it in the comments section of one of my videos, and I'll shoot a custom video answering your question. So how do you like that? That's a pretty good deal, right? What else? Very competitive market in Chicago, very busy. People really rely on Google reviews to decide who to hire and who to call when they have an injury case. Because, listen, I don't make any money off these YouTube videos or off my website because I give everything away for free to injured people to help them. The only way I make money is by representing injured people, and I do it very well, and I've been doing it for a really long time now. So if you are interested in a free consultation about your injury case, the best thing to do is call me at 312-500-4500. But if you don't have a case and you want a way to say thank you for the videos, the case cash calculator, the good case calculator, the injury cheat sheet, my book, my DVD, all the training videos and all the explainer videos that I give away for free to injured people, and all the articles on my website, you can do me a favor and I'd really appreciate it. Only takes you about 10 seconds. All you got to do, there's a link in the description. You go and click the link. It takes you to a review page. Just click 5 stars and say a kind word, hit submit. Takes you 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. Super easy for you to do, but an invaluable favor to me that is a great way to say thank you for the information I provide. So sort of a negative video, complainer video today. Sorry about that, but I just had to, I just want people to be realistic. It doesn't mean I don't like you. It doesn't mean I don't care about you or your situation. It means that, you're telling my people stuff, and if there's nothing I can really do for you, you're going to be lower on the callback list, and sometimes I don't get to everybody every day, right? So please have realistic expectations, and thank you so much for being a viewer. I really appreciate it. If there's anything I can do for you, give me a call, 312-500-4500. Other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye-bye.